Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Steve, we're doing an overscan, or are we?
I don't know, are we? Have you been watching the Olympics?
I have been watching the Olympics. I watched the U.S. men's soccer team get trounced by a much better team from
Morocco.
Is it Morocco?
We knew that already. We knew Morocco was good.
And then I watched the women play okay. So that's football. That's soccer-wise. I watched a little bit of the gymnastics, only on the highlights. I watched the first night. One of the first nights, I watched a lot of team handball.
It's good as like rugby sevens is fantastic too. But what we haven't done is do a new overscan.
Well, okay. So what's going to be in this overscan, Steve? What are we doing?
We're going to open a bunch.
We're going to open some stuff. So really, it's a homebrew. It's a sort of hardware homebrew overscan.
That's right.
All ready? All right.
Let's do it.
Into the vertical blank.
Into the vertical blank.
Into the vertical blank, generation Atari.
All right. Overscan.
Well,
hey, Steve.
kind of.
Well, it's a mini micro overscan.
Well, yeah, it's the burnout overscan, the end of burnout overscan, I guess.
End of Burnout Overscan. Burnout Overscan. That's my favorite Xbox game.
So yeah, Burnout Overscan sounds like a great Xbox game. So we did 8 overscans in a row every week and realized that it was killing us.
Yeah, well, it just was no time for anything else because we kept on adding features to it, and adding features to it because it became everything we ever wanted to do in a podcast. And I think we needed to sort of like reel it back in a little bit, like one good feature at a time or something like that.
So this overscan is super short because we're only going to do.
This is super short.
2 things.
Not even a PowerPoint.
Even a PowerPoint. No boardroom.
No PowerPoint
this time.
No boardroom.
Just 2 things. So the first thing is we each have one thing. So I want to show you something. This is Murder in the Maze by Tilt Interactive. That is Pete Thiel.
Whoa.
That's my friend Pete, who has made his own system for creating NES games, and then he made his own NES game, which is a sort of an art, kind of an art game. It's a little bit like Zelda, and I'll put the link in the notes here. Or maybe even put it up on the screen, but he has it over on
itch.io.
Yeah, he has it over on itch.io, and you can download the ROM and play it. And it's a fun little game. He is not making he made me a cartridge because I'm his friend. He's not actually making cartridges, but he has some ideas around like making a blank cartridge for it and having people burn the ROM on themselves, because he's not going to sell it. But it's based on Namco characters, and it's a really interesting adventure game that tries to say something. So
that sounds really cool. I heard the other day on either This Week in Retro or the Retro Hour, I forget which, that there are these small little Genesis EverDrive cartridges that are coming out that you can burn one game on. They're $40. They have NES EverDrive cartridges also. I bet he'll be making those so anybody can put whatever game on one.
Yeah, I mean, he's making himself.
So
he has his own. Pete is a electrical engineer, so he has his own. This is his own board that he created.
Yeah,
and it's way cheaper than $40.
That's awesome.
For it. I think it's. I'm going to say it's probably at least half that, if not less.
I think the EverDrive one just lets a dope like me load any game.
Sure,
right?
But the one that Pete here has is going to allow the same thing. So.
Oh my God, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I want that. But it's only mapped. It's a certain mapper. But anyway, we'll talk about it. But it's cool. We should interview him if we can.
So that's fantastic. I have an Atari Age mailing update.
No.
Steve. I have a real world Atari Age mailing update.
So I'm going to say, before
Age...
you get into that, say that I think everything that was supposed to be shipped from Atari, for me, has now shipped. I'm no outstanding shippings from Atari.
This is the Atari Age one that I ordered a long time ago, and every time Albert sent me an email saying, hey, look, it's coming, Jeff, I said, Albert, don't worry about it. I'm patient. And the patience paid off. I finally got it.
All right, let's see what it is.
So we're going to do a crack the seal because I forget what it is I ordered.
It's been so long.
It's been so long. I have an idea of what it is. But we're gonna crack the seal, and we'll actually crack the seal of what's in it.
I can't wait.
I love their packing peanuts. Atari Age orders are awesome because they're always filled with goodness. And he always has the best boxes, too. Okay,
what's
so
that?
this is what I got. This is the game I got. It is a homebrew. There should be two things in here. We'll keep on fishing in a bit. This is Champ. I think it's Champ Games. Champ Games Gorf Arcade.
Oh, wow. I wanted that one.
Now, I'm going to open this, and then we're going to put some, we'll put some video of it playing. So let's take a look at what's inside Gorf Arcade. The incredible Atari Age bag and box. Here's the box front. Here's the box back.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's shiny. It's the first shiny game I've got in a while, except for, I guess, the ones from Atari. This is like black box. Who doesn't like a black box? Here is the contents. You have a poster, I think it is, with the Gorf language translation matrix. Oh, here's the poster. And the back, there's the Gorf language translation matrix. I can't read it right now. Here is the instruction manual, which is the full color multi-page instruction manual. And this has the Galaxian game on it, like none of the others. And then
That's why it's Gorf Arcade.
That's why it's Gorf Arcade, because it includes Galaxian. Okay, let's put this back in the box.
What else you got in
real
there?
Quick. I mean, I think I know. I think it goes with this. If I remember correctly, it's an item that goes with this, and it's why I'll need to. And I think it may be emulatable, but I want to try it. If I play this and I put video up right now, it'll be the camera pointing at my 7800, playing this with this other item in the box. If I'm still correct with what I have. This is a tiny little item called the Atari Vox.
Oh.
You plug it in, it plays sound from it, from the 2600, and also lets you save scores and stuff like that. So, music synthesizer and memory card for the 2600 and 7800 and Vectrex.
Wow. All right, so here's Mr. Run and Jump from...
Oh, Mr. Run and Jump.
The original Mr. Run and Jump that I got, I think, last Christmas for like $30 off of Amazon. This is the special edition Mr. Run and Jump that came in, and I thought we would look at the difference between the two. And was it worth waiting almost a year to get this one?
I think it was, but
we're going to find out. Let me find the right way to cut this open without breaking anything. Okay. To take some of the plastic off to get this open.
Get that plastic in your microphone, man.
No, it's not really good. It's not that type of plastic. It's a weird. Anyway.
All plastic makes good noise.
Here's the cartridge, which it's not like it lights up or anything like the old ones, and it comes with
It don't like it lights up. What are you talking about?
Well, the other XP games had like a little like light up thing at the top or whatever, right? The one they did in that
okay.
set.
I get what you're saying.
So that's that's the cartridge, and this is a Mr.
I don't have any
Jump.
other XP ones. Instructions.
And the instructions.
Is that the only set of instructions that exists for Mr. Run and Jump? Because they're not in the other boxes, right?
It looks like an original Atari cartridge. I haven't checked it out to see if there's any big errors like there was in the last one. That's that one. The original looks like this. The original.
And I have an original somewhere.
The original has no instructions. It just has this stupid little box.
I love those little boxes. I'm
glad you love them. I'm annoyed that I had to get a special edition so I could get a manual, which is really kind of stupid.
Yeah, it's a little silly, but hey.
Go ahead. Tell me about your video.
New video. Top 20 Atari ST run and gun games.
You got a lot of good comments on that one. I saw it.
Yeah. I started with like the top 50 and I did like 10 of I did the from 50 to 41 and then 40 to 31 and 31 I mean then and what is it? 30 to 21 and then I stopped doing it because it was just way too difficult. I just made a top 20. It was much better. It got many more views.
Yeah, I think that's better. I think a top 20 or top 25 would be good for all of us.
I have a brand, but this is the thing. I have a brand new way of doing these now. And this is going to show up with the next one, which are going to be platform fighting adventures, like something like Shinobi or Ghouls and Ghosts, right? There's a lot of those. Not fisticuffs, but fighting adventure games, like whatever constitutes a fighting adventure.
Right.
Maybe it's whatever a platform scrolling beat 'em up, I guess too. Like they're all kind of included in the same one because what I'm going to do is this: I'm going to go from one video that starts and does the history of them, doing very brief, not even a minute, just like I found them all because I have to find them all and play them first. This is how I'm going to find them all. I'm going to do one video that shows all of them that I found by year and call it the history of our timeline. So timeline of Atari ST platform action beat 'em ups or something. And then I'm going to do top 20. And with the inside the top 20, there also will be, those are 1 minute videos. And there's also going to be like 30 seconds of all of the ones that should have been in the top 20, but I just didn't put them in, right? Like there's usually more than 20. And that's it. That'll cover the genre in full without me having to do one video for every 10. Anyway,
that sounds good.
I think that'll be better.
I think it's a good. I have my current video I've been working on for a very long time is the second to last worse than ET video. This one is called it's about Pac-Man. It's actually based on a story we did a long time ago that I've redone and made it more in line with the other worse than ET videos with some extra content in there as well. So I've been working on that one. And let me see what else. I don't know. I think that's it. So when do you think we're going to do another one of these, Jeff?
We are going to do overscans that are going to be short and have one or two items in it, just like we did. The next one is going to be another tier list. That's right. And it's going to be very similar to what we did this time. We're going to prepare the tier list. We'll talk about a few things. Get right into the tier list. That's it.
Okay.
So overscans are now going to be short and have overscan branding, but they're going to have a single topic.
Right.
Well,
maybe we'll go back to the boardroom. I still like the PowerPoint presentation.
We have some boardrooms. I'm not so, but boardroom will be a type of overscan.
Right. The overscan is the thing where we just shoot the which is different than than the things that we actually create things for. That's why.
Perfect. You're right. Okay, sounds good.
We're just two dudes talking about stuff, like the most boring podcast. That's why I never wanted to make a podcast where it's just two guys on camera talking about stuff because I just think it's stupid.
Yeah, I know. Well, it also gets no views.
No, it gets no views. It's not worth the time.
That's why you have to have something specific in the title
this
that
time
we do.
We're opening stuff.
Opening homebrews. We're opening homebrews.
That's right.
Okay.
All right. Well, into the vertical blank.
All right. Into the vertical blank.
We were children of the Silicon Revolution, an X generation conscripted to fight the console and home computer wars. a product of an analog 70s childhood, we came of digital age in the 80s, believing we could affect the world 8 bits at a time. Armed with joysticks, full-stroke keyboards, Jolt Cola, and MTV haircuts, we proceeded into the vertical blank. There, we stayed up late at night, devising incantations from D&D rulebooks and beginners' all-purpose symbolic instruction code. Video games were the match, and programming was the fuse, as the infinite possibilities of the digital world exploded into the internet age to come. We are Generation Atari.